Welcome everybody, my name is Niclas Huschenbeth and we have a new episode of the King Chase. So the position on the board is from the game Saveli Tartakover against Max Euwe, so the 5th world champion, playing with the black pieces, and it's his move. So what did he do in this position? If you've seen the previous episodes, you know that I like to encourage you to solve this position yourself, because it really practices your calculation skills, and I absolutely believe that calculation is the most essential skill there is in chess, and it can really bring your chess to the next level. Okay, so try to see as much as possible, stop the video, and then you can compare your moves with the actual ones played in the game. Okay, so let's have a look. Knight f4. I think this move is rather obvious. Black is opening up the files and diagonals towards the white king. G takes, and now bishop h3 check. Okay, and here clearly the king can't go on the h file, so only king g3 or king g1 are left. White play king g3. What about king g1? And simply g takes f4, and now the queen is coming over here. There's not much white can do. You can see his queen is far away from the king, and this usually always a sign that maybe a combination is possible, because the queen is obviously the most powerful piece, and if the queen is very far away from the king, oftentimes combinations are possible. Okay, and here for example knight h2, queen h7, black is going to move the bishop away, and there are just not enough pieces near the king to defend him. Okay, so in the game white play king g3, now e takes f4, bishop takes f4. Okay, and here I have another exercise for you. How to proceed now. Should you take the bishop on f4 or maybe play another move? What do you think? Okay, let's see. Yeah, if you take on f4, you have regained the material, but white is actually still 2 pawns up, and the king will go to e3, and maybe suddenly you have to worry about your own king on g6. King is also pretty open, so that doesn't work. So Euwe came up with a different move, queen d7, and it was very important to see this move already when calculating the whole combination, because it's a very important move to now threaten queen g4 check, and white cannot allow that. He has to play knight h2, and now g takes f4, because now it's a whole different story. You can see black is immediately bringing the rook into attack as well, and his attack is continuing now, threatening not only rook takes h2, but even more importantly rook takes e4. And white prevented both of these threats with knight f3, or did he? Okay, this was a little hint, but still, I have another exercise for you here. Calculate the next move here. Rook takes e4. I can give you that much, okay? Calculate that move and come to a conclusion. Still not that easy. Still not that easy. Alright, let's continue. Rook takes e4 is indeed very strong. King takes e4, now knight d6. Bring the next piece into play. Okay, king d3. Well, king more or less has to go to d3, I believe. Yeah, king e3 obviously runs into the fork. What about king f4? Then queen f5 is also pretty bad, followed by queen takes f3. Okay, so king d3 is forced. And now queen f5 check, king d4 only move, because once again king d2 would run into this fork on c4. So king d4. Now Euwe actually missed a stronger move here. He should have just taken the knight on f3, just grab this knight, keep the king in the center. Now black is having various threats, queen takes f2, knight f5 check, again queen f4, and white is just not able to defend against all these threats. Also after queen f4, black's winning, but he still has to do some work here. Bishop takes f3. Now black has regained the material, and or even more than that, and still the white king is feeling unsafe. b3. So let's go through the game, how it continued here. Rook ac1, queen d2 check, and king a3. And here I have one more exercise for you guys. Okay, how to finish it off, the finishing touch. Okay, so let's see what you got. That's quite beautiful again. It's not that easy either. So let's have a look. Knight c4 check. Okay, white obviously has to take, and now black is giving yet another piece. He has sacrificed so much in this game. My goodness. Queen a2 check, king b4, and queen b2 check, and here white resigned. And why did he resign? Well, he will lose his queen, or will get checkmated if he goes to a5 to keep his queen, but then he loses his king, so that's no good. And if he goes to c5, then queen takes f2 check, and white cannot keep his queen, and obviously he has a lot of material down here and completely lost. So white resigned at this point, and it's quite amazing how much material did black sacrifice. I mean, if we go back all the way to this position, we see at the end only the queen and the bishop remain. So black pretty much sacrificed 2 rooks and 2 pieces to knights, but of course he also regained a lot of material in the process. Okay, let me know how it went for you. Let me know how many of the exercises you could solve, how difficult it was. I would like to hear that. Just write it down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, I would be happy if you give me a thumbs up to support me. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week with the next episode. Bye.